Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another Living World of Darkness, Rage across New York. This scene, Alonna is going on a little trip to create and to finish a fetish she's been working on for quite some time. She's wanted it to be fairly as perfect as she can, and for a tribe mate to spirit to possess, to augment her abilities. And so, yeah, that's where this scene begins. Is Alana's hunted down a small animal, marked herself with blood, and is giving the right to go into the underworld where the departed ancestors are. I think that's where they're at. Yes?
You are doing descent into the underworld?
If that's where the ancestor spirits are, she's going to the spirit, not summoning the spirit.
Okay.
So I think that's descent into the underworld.
Yes, it is.
Intelligence occult.
Yep.
And the difficulty is the gauntlet rating, which on Sept
Mm-hmm.
is like 4, I think.
For okay. Yeah,
Or am
common
I
sense.
common sense? What?
Do you have common sense?
No.
Okay. Proceed. Yes. The gauntlet on the sept is 4.
She has 5 successes.
Okay.
So she's then going to make her way to the Fianna ancestral lands in the underworld, as it were. Unless the right would
You're going to try
automatically,
and get to the ancestral lands through the underworld.
if that's how you get there, yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. Keep in mind,
Mm-hmm.
when you pass into the Umbra,
Mm-hmm.
and then you complete the ritual of the descent into the underworld. You are no longer in a recognizable place.
She will do
You
right of
look.
the questing stone to give her at least a direction. She has a name.
She does have a name. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Did I make this more complicated than it needed to be?
Yup.
I'm not surprised. I tend to make things more complicated.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's just not what I expected to do today.
Sorry.
It's okay. 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 as I said before, when you go into the Umbra and you sacrifice the small animal to fulfill the rite of descent into the underworld, you are not in a place that you recognize anymore. I will let you roll a intelligence umbral lore, but it's difficulty 7 to try and understand where you are.
Okay.
The portal that you step through is still there. Okay?
Mhm. I have 3 successes.
You have indeed stepped into the underworld. You stepped into the underworld, the land of the dead, the dark Umbra. This place, you know, sits astride the physical realm, just as the Umbra does. However, within it are the trapped ghosts of countless humans who died unable to let go of their lives and pass on into the cycle of souls, as Gaia intended. In the back of your mind, a story you were told perhaps when you were young whispers to you, the Shadowlands.
She's going to take it in for a moment. Because she doesn't think that this is the way she meant to go. Coming back here one day may be a good thing because maybe help some of these spirits move on. But that's a massive undertaking. And so she will go back through her portal.
Okay. It is open. It is ready for you to go. You step back. You step into the penumbra of the Sept. Again, this is a place you do know.
Would she know how to get to the ancestral homelands from here?
Going to the I will tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Your Guru lore, your spirit lore, I'll give you this. Going to the ancestral homelands is a journey. It's not something that you can do just because you want to. It's something that you undertake.
She's going to accept the fact that she can't do this alone.
It would
And
be
she's
like
just-
somebody. It would be like somebody wanting to. It would be like somebody saying, "Oh, I'm going to Wolfholm," like right now.
She will set up everything to just summon the spirit.
How does she prepare to summon the spirit?
She's going to go to the umbral roof of the Biana Castle.
Okay.
She will have pull out whiskey, the best whiskey that she has.
From what?
her magpie swag.
Okay. Just making sure.
She will pull out her sword.
Okay.
She's going to pull out. What else? Sword, whiskey. An offering of food. That's going to be the tricky one. She will pass on the food because she's not sure what kind of food they had in Middle Eastern ancient to old times.
Mm-hmm.
But she will have alcohol. At least as an offering. She will then set out her other ritual tools, candles, incense, like she'd been taught. Begin doing the rite of summoning. She will take her time. During it, she will sing old Irish Fianna tribal songs. She will also be practicing with her sword, since this spirit cared about swordsmanship.
What's your current
Melee 2.
no. What's your
My,
current ritual rating?
my current ritual rating is 4. Specialty in Mystic Rites.
All right. No, I'm just it's
Oh,
off your ritual rating. How much you can actually reduce this.
okay.
So, however, because it is an ancestor spirit, and you are a metis. You're going to start with difficulty 7,
Okay.
and you can reduce it down twice.
Okay. So the old chants. And then working on her swordsmanship skills.
Okay. Go ahead and because of the way that you're preparing, go ahead. I want you to roll me stamina for
Okay.
each hour that you are preparing. Okay.
Okay. No successes on the first hour. Because I didn't say I was doing it in anything but Hamid, so. And 2 successes on the second hour.
Okay. And the fourth or the third?
1 success.
In the fourth.
No successes.
Okay. But on 2 of those hours, you did have successes, so you will reduce it twice to difficulty 5.
Okay. Um, 6 successes.
Okay. 6 successes.
Mm-hmm.
You hear on the wind the ringing of steel and battle cries. There's not normal battle cries. You don't hear anything that states for Gaia. These are in languages you don't understand. I will, however, give you a I'll give you a intelligence, but it'll be at a difficulty 8 to try and sort of understand maybe their origin.
One success.
They sound French and Arabic, but different somehow. Almost fundamentally different. But still of that sort of almost Latin-esque turn.
They're very old.
As he seems to be running into the area. He seems to be running on top of the ceiling, like he was just running in battle. And the spirit stops for a second. He is garbed in red and white. There are large crosses that cover his padded armor. He bears no helmet. His face is dirty, sweat-stained. His sword is chipped, but sharp. He leans on it. He looks at you.
And she will bare throat because he is an ancestor and he still outranks her. And she is a medicine, he is Hamed, especially. And she's praying with spirit speech that she can communicate. And she will speak to him. Azar Javed, Athro Raya of the Fiona, Bottle Priest. I, Alonna, guillotines the worm. Metisborn Theurge of the Fiona tribe, daughter of Stag. And she will offer out that point of gnosis, be it a little gnosis ball or of her own blood, if that's how he wishes to take it. He follows the Morgans, so she'll actually cut her hand and let it just drip out into a small bowl that she has. I thank you for heeding my call. And she'll lower to a knee and offer up the bowl with the gnosis blood to the spirit.
He looks at it for a second. sort of grimaces. Is the whiskey out and present?
Yes,
He will go and take it.
that's fine.
And after he has popped the cork and he has taken a significant amount out of the bottle, it seems to disappear.
That's okay. She can get more.
Who told you I'd need that? As he points to the bowl.
As a follower of the Morgan, she often requires blood payments.
Payments. I am no leech.
Nay, that you are not. I've summoned you here, great ancestor spirit, seeking your aid.
Ancestor. Ancestor to whom?
For our tribe, children of Stag.
And you are?
Alonna O'Casey, Metis-born child of Stag. Guillotine's the worm. Adrian, Crescent Moon.
And he looks at you. Seems to be walking around you. And he's curious. This isn't... There's no sneer on his face. That a metis has risen to Adrian.
I earned the rank of Fostern in the Amazon, fighting to defend it.
What is the Amazon?
It's a great forest, one of the last wild spaces in this day and age. One of the last great expanses of wild. The Weavers push the wild back to remote sections. But to reach Adrian, I went to Silver Tara, and I saved the Sept.
And he points the sword at you. You saved Tara.
Aye. It was my home, where I was born and raised. Bive was in the throes of pain and anguish. Most of our folk on Tara were fighting a hellhole further north in Scandinavia. Bive's wails drove Gerud to frenzy on friends and foe alike. Though they thought it was just the wail of a banshee, they sent me to deal with it. What I found was Bive giving birth to a new raven of fire. She was struggling. She was in pain. Her ravens flocked to her defense as they would. My pack at the time kept the ravens busy while I went and tended to Bive. And she'll show the burn scars from right arm all the way across her body onto her left arm. I held her, I healed her, attended to her. She is the mother. In the end, after much healing and care, she was roused from her slumber, her pained slumber, for pain to a mother who couldn't take their conscious thought from them. All they do is feel. But she rose, as did her new bird, hatching fresh from its egg. Massive, glorious, raven of fire. And stood as tall as a Garu in our war forms, wings outstretched, 3 times as far in each direction. I returned to Tara. The problem dealt with, they had failed to monitor their spirits that stay close by, that they honor and cherish. Many Garu had already frenzied on each other within Tara because of it. The Theurge at the time claimed that he only wanted the band she dealt with, not protecting the spirits that we're connected to, that are part of our brood, as it were. The Stag is our totem spirit, but that doesn't mean you neglect the other spirits. They're just as important, if not more so, at times. For Stag cannot be everywhere at all times, doing all things. This is why he has a brood. Those that carry out what needs to be done, be it on the field of battle, or be it at home, caring for those that need it.
I see. His sword is put down. So why have you summoned me?
I am making a fetish. One to aid me in my rituals. I'm skilled, but I know there's much that I do not know. Ways of doing things that are long since forgotten to this time. A new perspective on how to do things, perhaps. Though a spirit such as yourself could easily grant such a boon, and possibly even to my battle prowess. For I am Metasborn. I'm to die on the field. Die saving Gaia. To die for my fellow Garu.
You wish for me to be the spirit of this fetish.
Yes, sir.
You wish for me to aid you.
And when the time comes, be passed on to another Fiona. There are Homid-born that I know that could make use of you. A Galliard.
Why should I not strike you down for this insult?
Is it an insult to aid your fellow tribesmate? Is it an insult to be offered a chance to aid in the fight against Gaia further? Is it an insult to be of use beyond stories? Or is the insult because of who's asking? Should you choose to strike me down, that is your choice. If you think that is what is best for Gaia, for this nation, for our tribe, then strike me down. And she'll rise to her feet. I will not go willingly, though. I will defend myself. I offer this fetish, and she'll pull the torque out of her magpie swag. Crafted for you, in particular, your story written in our runes on the braids.
And he will take the torque from you.
I offer to make sure that your story is told about your loss, about how you kept fighting on. I may not be a Galliard, but I'm a Fiona. I'm proud to be Fiona.
You are no tale singer, girl.
No, but our tale singer of this sept is a Fiona. Outsmarts the devil, Dragon Rend, Saoirse O'Brien, also from Tara.
And this means what?
She's the one who told me your story. If you wish it, I'll make sure that your story is told. Yearly, monthly, whichever you wish. I'll offer up another bottle of whiskey as well. Each telling. I also offer that no one who is not a Fiona may wear it. Once the person's relinquished their wearing of it to another, they may never wear it again.
Roll me charisma expression.
May I spend a willpower?
No.
Okay. Oh, you won! 0 successes.
And he takes this. He looks at it.
Like 25, 26 successes. So.
Yeah.
I shall even make a boast before each battle if you wish.
And you see he's reading because he's slowly turning it around.
That's fine.
If I do this, you will be bound with the gears.
And what gears shall this be?
It will be twofold. While you perform rituals wearing this, they must never be for your own benefit.
Very well.
And every time you tell my tale, it must be to a new guru. The same guru may never hear my tale twice.
As you wish. Azar Javed Raya. I do agree to these terms then.
Take my sword.
She takes his sword.
It's very light, almost if it isn't there. And you see him put the torque around his neck. Now run me through.
She takes the point of his sword and runs him through.
And as you run him through, I need you to roll me.
Rite of binding?
No, right at the fetish.
Rite of the fetish, right.
With rituals, difficulty 10. For each point of permanent gnosis that the character spends during the rite, reduces the difficulty by 2. And you may reduce the difficulty by role-playing, and I will reduce it already to 8.
Okay.
Okay. By
And I may
accepting
or
8,
may not.
No,
May I spend willpower?
I am reducing it to 8 because you've accepted a guess.
Okay.
Okay. You can choose to lower it by sacrificing X number of permanent gnosis. It is currently at 8. And it is a witch rituals, and no, you may not spend willpower.
Okay. Wits rituals diff 8. Do I want to spend it? Do I want to spend it? Oh, you. Damn, no. Yeah, let's spend the Gnosis. Spend the Gnosis. Oh, that means it would have been 6. Shit.
Did you already roll?
Yeah, I forgot to take the 2 off for the Gnosis.
No.
My brain.
You rolled, and then you said,
Okay.
You gotta run them through. And you gotta tell me that you're sacrificing the gnosis before you roll.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, I'm gonna run them through. And nothing happens. The spirit will take off the torque, and he will hand it to you. Because this is not a botch. Mine. He hands you the torque.
He'll take it.
You are not ready to make this. Summon me again. The next move. You may try again.
She will nod. She'll return his sword.
And he will take it. And he will take a few steps back, and he will fade.
And she will just contemplate what was holding her back as we end the scene there.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.